In today's video, I am going to teach you how to pull dividend data into Google Sheets. We are going to use a built-in function called Google Finance to pull a simple dividend yield value directly into a cell. This is one of the fastest ways to get a quick yield percentage for many stocks and exchange-traded funds without leaving your spreadsheet. Start by opening Google Sheets and going to a blank spreadsheet. Once you are in the sheet, click into an empty cell where you want the dividend yield to appear. This first click is important because whatever you type next will be placed into that selected cell. Now type the Google Finance formula exactly like this: Google Finance, Nasdaq APL.LEADPEC. As you type, make sure you include the equal sign at the beginning, keep the text inside quotation marks, and separate the two parts with a comma. The first part, Nasdaq ANEPL, tells Google Sheets which ticker and exchange to use. The second part, Yield PATA, tells it you want the dividend yield percentage data. After you finish typing the formula, click back into the formula text to confirm it is correct. Pay close attention to the quotation marks and spelling. Small typos are the most common reason this function fails. Then click directly on the Nasdaq AAPL text inside the formula. This is helpful because it lets you quickly swap in a different symbol later by replacing only that part of the formula. When you are done reviewing it, click outside the formula area to apply it and let the sheet calculate the result. When the value appears, Google Sheets often returns it as a decimal number, like 0.0051. That is normal. To read it as a yield percentage, format the cell as a percent using the toolbar so it displays as something like 0.51%. This makes the result easier to interpret at a glance and keeps your sheet consistent with other percentage values. One important note: if you see an error instead of a yield, it may not be your formula. Google only supports the yield PST attribute for certain assets, especially mutual funds and some ETFs on specific exchanges. If that happens, try a different ticker or understand that the data may simply not be available through Google Finance for that security. And that is all there is to it.